guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nohemy, and thank you for continuously supporting and tuning in to my channel. As you guys have noticed, I am continuing my wedding series, and today is episode 4. I'm going to be talking about how to control your anxiety, your stress, and everything that goes on with planning a wedding. And the reason why I say that is because as someone who suffers from severe anxiety, or I'm a hypochondriac, I overreact, I'm a control freak. I think it's super important that I share my experience with my bride-to-bes because I actually went through, like, if I was to tell you girls, you guys wouldn't even believe it, and I have pictures to prove of what really happened. And on the surface, everything looks nice and exciting and pretty, and it really is. Like I mentioned in my last video, I generally enjoy planning my wedding. I just want to go ahead and give you the real truth of what goes into planning a wedding and what people don't see and what sometimes we keep to ourselves. And I want to be able to help you girls to control that anxiety. And I know that you're, all freaked out, especially with everything going on with quarantine, and a lot of brides had to either cancel their weddings or they had to postpone, or probably don't even have a date in mind anymore. Let me just give you little tips on how to control that, just because I wish that somebody would have told me that, and maybe it would have saved me the trouble of everything that I went through. But yeah, that is pretty much what this video is going to be about. I just want to take a moment to say that thank you for supporting my channel, and I'm always getting text messages like, oh my god, your video was so good, thank you. Like, those type of comments are what motivate me to create more content for you girls. Let's go back to 2018, which is the year that I started planning my wedding. I got married November 3rd was my ceremony in Guatemala. It was my destination wedding. But because I was getting married in Guatemala, I had to legally get married here in the United States, obviously. I went to go get the marriage license, then I gave that to my pastor, and he married us October 21st. Yes, it was October 21st. It was a Sunday. Our pastor, who actually officiated the ceremony in Guatemala, also legally married us. I was also in the process of moving into our new place. So we went to go choose out the furniture that Sunday morning. I will never forget this day because it was literally like one of the worst days of my entire life. And it sucks because that was the day that I actually got married. So I almost thought I died. Like, that's how bad it was. Not only was this I want to say, I don't even know how many panic attacks I had during the process of planning my wedding. One being 2 days before my bridal shower, I had a major panic attack to the point where I had to call out of work, and I literally could not breathe. I was having anxiety. I felt like nothing was getting done. There was so much to do. And let me just tell you, I'm not even gonna go into what happened 3 days before my bridal shower and how bad we got screwed over. That's gonna be for another video. So fast forward to 2 weeks later, I'm getting married. I'm having my civil wedding. I was already moving into our new place, so a lot of the things that we got from the bridal shower, I was trying to put away, but I was just trying to make everything look somewhat nice, so when people walked into our kitchen, it looked like a home. So one of them was a nice set that my mom actually bought me. And this is why I'm telling you, this is a nice set that my mom gave me. It's super cute. Everything in my house was like copper, rose gold with like marble vibes and like rustic, like wood and everything. That was like modern farmhouse was the vibe I was going for. Anyway, besides the point, so I was already putting the knife set away and everything, and I also had like 2 pairs of scissors that I had put in the kitchen. So I was taking off tags of things that I was gonna put for like this backdrop, like I don't know what the heck I was doing, right? But it was honestly not even important. The tag was actually like super paper thin that I could have actually ripped it out not knowing. But what I thought was I needed either a pair of scissors or like a knife to start taking out the tags off. Well, I got super anxious and I was like trying to rush through things. And this is what I mean, like, you girls need to make sure that you control like your panic attacks, your anxiety. Yes, we do get stressed out. Sometimes it can be for various reasons. It could be, you know, family like issues, drama, like guests, you know, the table seating, that's super stressful. Another one can be, you know, the budget. That is a lot of the reasons why people just have like super anxiety, because you know, they're not seeing eye to eye. Obviously, us girls, we want something super elaborate, we want something super expensive, and sometimes the budget just does not, you know, match with what you want. A lot goes into planning a wedding that people don't see. We only post the nice stuff. We only post when we said yes to the dress. Nobody really knows behind the scenes. So I'm gonna give you that right now. Going back to my civil wedding, October 21st, I thought it was a smart idea to just grab the little knife. Like, what is the little knife gonna do? Like, how dumb can I be? I'm 29 years old. How is a knife gonna really hurt me? Well, I grabbed the knife and I grabbed a little piece of paper and the little tag. So when I grabbed the tag, I don't know how I grabbed it, and oh my God, I'm literally getting sweaty just thinking about it. I grabbed the knife and I just sliced literally like half of my finger. Let me show you guys. This one right here. But did you guys notice? It's my ring finger. This is the finger that they're gonna photograph literally through the entire wedding. It's the most important finger for your wedding. I couldn't believe it. But okay, you guys, let me show you. This is the actual picture of the moment I cut my finger. It did not hurt. Like, the moment that I first cut my finger, I didn't realize it. I just felt like, oh my God, I just felt like I was gonna faint because and the moment it didn't hurt, which is weird. I have never had a cut ever. I've never had stitches. Like, I didn't even really have stitches when I had my surgery. It wasn't even like stitches, it was like glue, honestly. So I've never had real stitches. And look how disgusting that looks. It's super gross. That's actual footage from the day of my civil wedding, the day I cut my finger like a dumbass. My ring finger, you guys, out of all the fingers, out of all my 10 fingers, I decided to slice my ring finger. It was the most like painful day of my entire life. It was honestly one of the worst days of my life. And it sucks to say, but it really was, because who the hell cuts their finger on the day of their civil wedding? Only my dumbass. So I didn't feel pain until the blood, it took a while for the blood to start coming out. Once I saw the blood, oh my God, I felt like I was gonna faint. It was like, I literally felt like I was gonna faint because I don't like blood. I get super like grossed out. Even if it's my own blood, I'm like, oh hell no. Like, it was just the worst day of my life. Anyway, point is that, yeah, I let my anxiety get the best of me, or the worst of me, whatever you guys want to call it, but it almost took my finger away. So lesson learned, you guys. You girls want this day to be perfect, and I know that you girls want like your vision to come true and be exactly how you want it, but let me just tell you, there are certain things that you have no control over, and you're just gonna have to deal with it and learn to maneuver around it. Learn to embrace certain things, certain circumstances, and the things that you can control, do them, but like wisely. Don't try to be a control freak and try to do things on your own, which, don't get me wrong, you should always do things on your own and don't depend on others, but just also learn to be patient. I think that that is like the key here, is to learn to be patient, because if you're not gonna have people help you and you're gonna try to do this yourself, you're gonna have to learn to be patient with yourself and just accept that, hey, I'm gonna need help, or I'm gonna literally take the entire day to do this on my own, and then I'm gonna be a perfectionist, but that you're not gonna overwork yourself, because that is honestly what happened to me. Going back to the day I nearly almost died out of like blood loss because literally that's how I felt. So the documentation needed to be filed ASAP. Like that was the only day we can get the pastor to marry us. We need to get it done now. And of course I'm a bad bitch, so I can take any type of pain. Like honestly, you guys, everything that I've been through like the past 3 years, I am so like desensitized with like pain because whew, like I've been through a lot. So yeah, pain is pretty it sucks, but I can take it because I've been through it like a lot the past 3 years. I've been through maybe pain every day of my life with having endometriosis. Like a cut this massive honestly was pretty much nothing at this point. So I sucked it up, wrapped it. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get married and then I'm gonna go to the ER. And even then I was like, oh no, never mind. So if I go to the ER, they're gonna try to give me freaking stitches, and I was not about to have stitches because I was gonna get married in a week. So, or like a week and a half. I was not about to have stitches like a week and a half before my wedding. Like that, no, I was not gonna do that. Like I'm not gonna have stitches and have a band-aid like where I'm gonna take pictures. Like oh my god, like that was not gonna go with the look of my wedding. Like I was gonna get my nails done. I couldn't even get gel done on this finger. It was literally, you guys, a struggle to get like my manicure. And I sucked it up. I got married. So that was around maybe 5:30. We didn't leave until maybe 10 p.m. or no, we didn't leave till like maybe 9:30. We went to the ER. I was there for about maybe 30 minutes. I was crying hysterically because now the pain was starting to come. Like now I can feel it. And I literally remember telling my husband, because at that time, now he was officially my husband, I was like, this is literally the worst day of my life. I totally completely forgot that I was even married. Mind you, I had my engagement ring. I didn't have my band. I only had my engagement ring. And the doctor said, when was the last time you had your tetanus shot? And I was like, I don't know. Like, when I was like, I don't know. And I took too long to answer. And he said, if you have to think about it, that means you haven't had it in a long time, in the last 10 years. So he said, we're gonna give you the tetanus shot today. And I was like, oh, hell no. Guys, it gets worse. As he was taking off my ring, mind you, remember I told you, my cut was like a flap. So when he did that, my ring actually got stuck between my flap. Can you guys imagine the pain I went through? There was like blood all over my ring. It was like, oh my god. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna throw up again. And I was like screaming. And I remember him saying, if your wife doesn't calm down, I'm not gonna be able to do anything. It's never gonna be the same. And it was my ring finger, you guys. It was so depressing. I was so angry, and I'm like, why did I grab a knife? Luckily I have like all the movement. It's not stiff. I can literally, I can still punch someone. I'm kidding, but you know, like I have all the movement, but I will never feel the sensation. That it's just never the same. At times it feels like certain, like I have like little, it's ticklish. So I know there are some nerves that were damaged, but you know what? I'm so glad that I still have my finger. I still have like my movement. I got 15 stitches. 15! All because I grabbed a stupid knife to cut something that later I realized that I could have actually ripped it off because it was super paper thin. The moral of the story is, like I mentioned throughout my entire video, relax, because it's not the end of the world. Your wedding will happen. I love you girls, and I hope that you learned something from this and that you enjoy planning your wedding. And like I said, it's okay to not be okay all the time. You don't always have to have it together. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye.